Hi and welcome. My name is Christina Kokolianakis. I go by Coco. I am the owner of Kokolianakis Real Estate and Strategy. So today I really want to go over a market update because a lot of my clients are asking me, what does the market look like? Inflation's going up, stock market's down, food costs, everything else is going up. How is that going to affect everything? Can I still buy? I just had a conversation with one of my clients and he's kind of in the predicament of stock market went down. I was going to use all that money to buy. Everything else is kind of happening. I'm going to wait for a while. And that's okay, right? Like everyone's situation is different. But here's the strategies that I am discussing with my clients that I think may help you feel a little bit more comfortable, or at least give you an option saying, I didn't know I could do that, or I didn't think of it that way. And I just talked to several of my clients who were like, I never thought of it that way. Like before we were talking about this so much, now we could do it this way. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm going to get into it with you. As always, I like to talk about Saratoga, California and Los Gatos, California, because those are the main areas I like to focus in. However, I do sell real estate all over. I do have a team that's national and international. I have someone in Canada, Louisiana, Texas, and several people in California. So my team's always growing. And if you ever have anybody who is looking to buy or sell and really wants a real estate strategist to build the proper strategy to get them to where they want to go stress-free, more money in their pocket, and just a better experience, make sure they reach out to me and share this video with them so they can have the same opportunity as you as you're watching it. All right, let's get into it. So I really wanted to start with talking about the market and what I'm seeing, because right now in the real estate market, it is fluid. There's no doubt about it. Here's what I'm noticing. Homes that are renovated and updated are selling faster and better than homes that need work. In the Bay Area, in Saratoga, Los Gatos, you kind of see a mix of stuff. You can have a home right next door that is like beautiful. It's been renovated. It's gorgeous. And then the next home can be a 1930 farmhouse that is completely original. That's kind of the cool thing about Los Gatos. Saratoga, you won't see as much of that now because a lot more of the homes have been fixed, but in case you'll see it. And there's parts of Los Gatos where you see these little pockets. And to me, that's the charm of it, right? Because you're not having these cookie cutter communities going through and just building, like you have to have this house and they all look the same. But because of that, we see a lot more up and down, a little more fluid in these areas. So I've just pulled some information for the Saratoga area, just in reference today to talk about the market. What's really important to understand is the market is still strong. It is still strong. So homes that need work are not flying off like they were before. A buyer will always want a home that's done for them. There are two classifications of done. And if you don't know already, I do renovations. I have all my own crews that I bring in. I manage, I pick design, I do the whole kit and caboodle for my clients. So it's no stress, like really no stress. So, but be careful. There's two ways to renovate: cheap and fast. How about inexpensive and beautiful? Cheap and fast is going to get you in trouble. If the work looks shoddy and it looks bad, people notice. And what happens is they walk through and they're like, why does that look like that? Then they start questioning, is there something else they're hiding? What else is wrong with the home? And I've had buyers who walk into these fast, like quick do homes, and then they're like, there must be foundation problems. And I'm like, wait, where did you get those foundation problems? Well, look how they put those cabinets in and look at that countertop. And if there's all this, there must be other problems. And it's like, no, there's not, but they perceive it as a problem. When a buyer perceives something as a problem, then what happens is their price goes down. They're not going to give you the price you want for a home when they feel there's a problem. So we want to eliminate that. Okay. I come in, I design the home for the fit of the home, for the fit of the neighborhood, for the fit of the buyers. I know what the buyers want, and I know the feel, and I know everything, the trends, because I love it. I love design. That's something that I do. I go and I pick everything. I've had clients say, but I want to pick it out. And then they pull stuff out and I was like, no. You're going to get 1% of buyers who want that. So I pick it all. And here's the cool thing about it. I pick inexpensive but beautiful items that the buyers are going to love. When I pick those items, I have my partners who are cost effective, and they're the elite partnerships that I have where they are the best, and they will come do it and it looks beautiful. However, or I shouldn't say however, if there's something that gets wrong or done wrong, or I'm not happy, I make them do it again and I make it fixed. So when you walk into my homes, it looks beautiful, but my clients did not pay a fortune for it. And that's the huge thing. The goal is to renovate your home and spend this much. So when you sell, you get this much, right? I don't want you to spend this much and get this much. There's no point to that. At that point, just sell it as is and take that little bit you get. When you renovate, you want to get huge profits, and that is so important. So homes that are being renovated well are still selling high and good. However, the days of 20, 30 offers are gone. You'll expect 2 to 5 offers, depending on the price point of your home. I'm going to talk about single family homes, but what I am noticing is that townhomes and condos are not faring as well. They're not staying as strong. So what's happening is their prices have not dropped below the asking. We have not dropped the asking that we're asking, but they're just not getting that high. So that's something to think about. If you have a townhouse or a condo and you want more customized information on your property, go ahead and direct message me or reach out to me. And I'm happy to do a one-on-one consultation with you and a whole strategy call about what the market looks like for your unit and what we can do based on townhouses and condos. They're so specific right now, that's why I'm not getting into them, because it could be pocket by pocket, area by area, how it looks, all that stuff. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into, I'm going to share my screen really quick. All right. You guys can see my screen now. I want to go ahead. I want to start with this one here. I always like this one. I was just talking to my client and showing him a lot of this. And really what to understand is this. Homes are still selling, right? Now, my client's home is in, the one we're looking at is in a different area. He's in Pleasanton. And we were looking at his stats. When you look at it, number of sales is still higher than the homes on the market. Because right now, if I was to go to Pleasanton, he has a townhouse, and I want to do a townhouse in Pleasanton, there are none for sale. I think there's like 2 in all of Pleasanton. So we were having that conversation around like, that's still selling. Like, if you hit the market right now with your townhouse, there's only 2 other ones in the area, and you have top schools and everything else, you're still going to get multiple offers, and it's still going to be strong market. If we look at another set somewhere else and there's tons of homes for sale, your price is going to drop because there's a lot of homes for sale. So what we're seeing right now in Saratoga, California, sorry guys, it's like moving around. The number of listings, and again, this is for single family homes just in Saratoga between June 2021 to May 2022. You can see the trends right now that we're seeing. And so a lot of times I get this question like, oh, the market's crazy. I'm like, but we've had this kind of like ups and downs for a while. The only 2 big changes that really are affecting it are inflation and stock market. Yes, we have the war. Yes, we have some other things going on. All that does affect it. So don't get me wrong. But the 2 greatest ones that are really pushing people to pause is the stock market and inflation. The stock market is hard. I would say probably 80% of my clients, their money comes from the stock market. Okay. So if they're looking to buy, and that's a lot of people in the Bay Area, if they're looking to buy, they're going to pull their money from stock market. If they're pulling their money from stock market and the market goes down, that's a huge dip for them. So what we're seeing in the trends right now is that in May, there was 48 new listings, and only 22 of those have sold in May. Now, in Saratoga, you have a wide range of homes. This is not specific on price point, so we could be seeing typically the homes will range about $3 million and up This could be that we had a whole bunch of 6, 7, 8, or 10 millions that are sitting a little more, and that's the case typically with those. They will sit longer when the market slows down. And I think this is where these number of factorings are coming in, is that you have some of the really higher price ones just kind of sitting and waiting. And then some of the other ones are moving. So this still shows us, though, that homes are coming on and homes are still selling. Maybe not as much as we want, but if you look at the trends, now in June 2021, you'll see that it sold more than listed, but then look at July, right? There was more listed than sales. So if you look at the overall, the red and the green, you'll see that we kind of do this dance, right? We're kind of doing this dance. In March, we had 41 listings. We only sold 26 of them. So in all honesty, in May, in a market where everyone is concerned what's going on, we're not that bad. We're really 41 to 48, 26 to 22. We're not off that much. We're not looking crazy. So that's the good thing. Okay. So now let's take a look at, let's take the sales number of sales price. So I like to kind of look at this one. This is always a good one to just kind of look at and see. So if you're looking at the sales, number of sales, and then the sales price on average, I like to look at this because this one shows you how many listings, right? And then how what's the dance of the pricing doing. Again, Saratoga, single family home, residential, that's it. No other items put in there. I just like to get an idea of where things are landing. So right now, you can kind of see the trend of the number of sales. It's going down, right? But that was kind of May through June. We are actually seeing an uptick now because it is summer months, and in summer months, we see a lot of people saying, okay, we got to move. We got to do something before school comes. I was talking to a couple potentially new clients, and they were like, we need to do something before school happens. We want to get them in the right school and set up and everything before August. So we start doing now. You will see an uptick happen because of that. And then it kind of settles back down in September. But going into it, you saw the number of sales kind of going down. People are kind of pulling back. People are like, what's going on? But if you look, the prices are still pretty good, right? I mean, I know you're saying, okay, Coco, that's like $1 million difference. So it's a big difference. But if you look in March, we weren't that far off. So if I saw 4 million and then I saw 2 million, like in a month, I'd be like, oh, like, whoa, we're really going fast. If you look at March and June, we're not far off, right? And so this is kind of the expected settling. I told a lot of my clients, we were like this, now we're kind of doing this. We should flatten out now, right? So that's really where the numbers are taking us, is that we're going to start seeing it kind of just relax a little. This one here is the active sales volume and the month inventory. We have not had inventory for a really long time. Again, Saratoga, this is just Saratoga. So inventory has been like, it's been like not even 2 months of inventory, 1 month of inventory, not even a month of inventory, almost 2 months of inventory. We have shot up. We have more inventory now, right? And then the active dollar sales value, that's gone up as well, which shows us that we have more inventory. So more homes are coming on, but homes are still selling. So I do not anticipate crazy market drops or anything else in the market. What I am predicting right now, and I am watching, I'm reading a lot of articles as a real estate strategist. I dig into the information, the numbers, what's going on, looking at all different avenues. And what I'm seeing is that inflation, from what I'm under, and no one can predict, by the way, but what I'm reading and what I'm understanding is inflation is kind of peaking, and we should kind of settle right now. That's kind of the talk, is that we're going to kind of settle. The real estate market's the same thing. And I was telling my clients for months now, it's going to go up, which we've kind of done. Now we're going to kind of go down, and we're just going to settle. We're not going to drop. We're not going to plummet. We're just going to settle. Where is that settling going to be? I'm not sure. We are hitting a time when more inventory naturally comes on the market. So I was just telling one of my clients, like, look, your house price might go back up in a few months. when we're out of the school month time, right? Our time to sell before school. You want to wait? We can wait. I don't know what interest rates will be. I don't know what inflation will be. We can wait and we can see. However, you have a chance that it can keep going down, right? So all I can do is watch the numbers, watch what's happening, and have conversations with people around the world, which I do every day. I ask, how's your market? What is it doing? All sorts of different questions, because that's what's going to give me the insight and tell me how the market's moving. So one of the strategies right now that I am working with my clients about, because it is important to strategize the right way. When the market was really hot, do you remember the video I posted? I said that you want to do, what you want to do is you want to buy first. So you buy low because the prices are going up. So if I buy here, right, I'm buying low, the prices are going up. Then I sell my home after I buy. Remember, I specialize in buying and selling at the same time, and I'm a strategist, so I strategize. Buy first, then sell high. I have just made more money on the sale, and I saved money on the buy. Huge. That's not the case anymore. The market's shifting. We're going to shift. Okay. So now I'm telling my clients, sell high, get what you can from it. We'll renovate it. We'll get as much money as we can from it. Do my amazing elite marketing plan that wins every time in any market. It does. Okay. Take that. We're going to sell. We're going to create the strategy and the plan. And we're going to move into secondary housing, which is not always the best. It's not always ideal for my clients, but it's a strategy. Once we move into secondary housing, it gives us 6 to 8 months to buy. We're going to buy low. We're going to sell high, buy low. Save money. You got a lot of money here, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to get your money and you're going to be able to buy low. And that's so important to be able to do that. Okay. So that's one of the strategies right now that I'm working with my clients. Again, it comes into play with what works for you. And I offer free strategy calls. So if you are interested, you don't live in the Bay Area or whatever the situation is, you're like, I just want to kind of get a feel, have a call with me. We'll book a strategy call. We'll have a conversation around it and just kind of get you started on understanding where you could be and what's right for you. So I hope you enjoyed this market update. I'm going to bring you guys more market updates. I think it's important, especially now in this fluid market, to be able to share as much as I can with you. Again, my name is Christina Kokolayanakis. I am the founder of Kokolayanakis Real Estate and Strategy. I'm a licensed real estate agent helping my clients buy and sell at the same time through real estate strategies. So reach out with any questions, post any comments, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.